An island hides an impossible secret, a treasure trap engineered to defy humanity. For over 200 years, it hasn't given up its prize. It has claimed 7 lives. Its mystery deepens with every failed attempt. This isn't just a pit. It's a puzzle built by genius. In 1795, 3 young men embarked on a fateful adventure. Daniel McGinnis, John Smith, and Anthony Vaughan explored Oak Island. This small, heavily wooded island lies off the coast of Nova Scotia, Canada. They stumbled upon a curious circular depression. It was approximately 12 feet across, an unnaturally perfect circle. Above it, a solitary oak tree stood sentinel. A weathered tackle block hung from one of its thick limbs. This was the classic indicator of buried pirate treasure. Their hearts pounding with excitement, they began to dig. What they uncovered next was far more sinister than mere buried gold. It was a sophisticated, deadly trap, a complex engineering marvel designed to protect unimaginable secrets. A mystery that has claimed 7 known lives over 2 centuries. This isn't just a tale of lost fortunes. It's a story of unparalleled, older engineering prowess. We're diving deep into the money pit of Oak Island. We will uncover the precise mechanisms guarding its secrets. We'll explore the theories surrounding its enigmatic builders. Prepare to question everything. The depth of human ingenuity found here will astound you. We promise to reveal the true scale of this enduring historical enigma. Its builders were truly centuries ahead of their time. As McGinnis, Smith, and Vaughan dug deeper, their initial excitement grew into awe. At just 2 feet, they hit a layer of flagstones. Then, every 10 feet, they struck another platform. These weren't crude supports. They were perfectly laid oak logs, spanning the entire circular shaft. Each log measured a precise 9 inches thick. The platforms were sealed with layers of sticky, compacted clay. This wasn't natural ground. This was careful, deliberate construction, requiring immense labor and foresight. This precise spacing continued consistently down the shaft. At 40 feet, they found additional baffling anomalies. Layers of charcoal and putty were meticulously placed. These elements, like the logs, were also deliberately positioned. Then, at 50 feet, something truly inexplicable appeared. Strands of coconut fibers, woven into a dense mat. Coconut fibers aren't native to Nova Scotia. They grow thousands of miles away in tropical regions. Transporting this enormous quantity of material required immense, organized effort. It pointed to a well-resourced operation, not a simple pirate burial. What kind of treasure justified such incredible lengths and global logistics? The builders were meticulous, even obsessive. They clearly wanted this secret to stay hidden forever. The complexity grew with every foot they descended. The pit was revealing its true, engineered nature. It was not just a hole. It was a purpose-built structure, an ancient, impenetrable fortress. The original diggers persevered, fueled by the accelerating discoveries. They reached 90 feet. There, they found a large, flat stone, measuring 3 feet long and 16 inches wide. It bore a mysterious inscription carved into its surface. Deciphered later, it supposedly read, 40 feet below, 2 million pounds lie buried. Some accounts, however, suggest 10 million pounds or 80 feet below. The precise amount differs, but the promise of immense, almost unfathomable wealth was clear. That night, they left, dreams of unimaginable riches filling their heads. The next morning, they returned to a devastating discovery. The entire pit was completely full of water. It stood 10 feet deep, blocking all progress. They immediately began bailing, working tirelessly for hours, then days. But the water level never dropped. It constantly refilled, resisting all efforts. This wasn't random groundwater seepage. This was a deliberate, active flood tunnel system. The original engineers had built a highly sophisticated booby trap, a cunning, automated defense mechanism. It made further digging impossible for decades, thwarting every attempt. The treasure was protected by an unseen, intelligent force. The initial excitement turned into profound frustration. This wasn't a simple chest. This was an engineered fortress, an underground vault. The builders were brilliant, relentless, and seemingly infallible. Decades passed before a more organized, capital-intensive effort began. In 1861, the Truro Company took over. They deployed powerful steam pumps to battle the rising water. Their extensive exploration led to even more baffling features. They discovered 5 separate box drains, expertly constructed from rock and wood. These hidden tunnels originated from Smith's Cove. It was a crescent-shaped inlet on the island's northern shore. Crucially, the entire cove appeared entirely artificial. It was covered with thick layers of coconut fibers, carefully compacted. The very same non-native material found within the money pit itself. This confirmed an incredibly elaborate, integrated design. This was not a coincidence. The box drains were ingeniously constructed, extending 500 feet. They were filled with loose beach sand, then sealed with clay. This design effectively funneled massive amounts of seawater from the high tide directly into the money pit shaft. It created a passive, self-resetting trap. The ocean itself became the ultimate guardian. It would swiftly flood the shaft if anyone tried to excavate below 90 feet. This wasn't a crude pirate's hiding spot. This demonstrated advanced hydroengineering knowledge. It showcased a deep understanding of hydraulics, tidal forces, and geological stability. The builders were brilliant, relentless, and almost certainly not typical treasure hoarders. Their planning was meticulous, their foresight incredible. Over 2 centuries, many companies tried to beat the trap. Millions of dollars have been spent. Modern technology, including powerful drills, sonar, ground-penetrating radar, and massive caissons, has been deployed. But the money pit fought back every single time. In 1897, a catastrophic drilling accident occurred. It caused the original shaft to collapse, creating a chaotic labyrinth of shifted earth, water-filled cavities, and lost tunnels. The precise location of the original vault was tragically lost. 7 known men have now tragically lost their lives seeking the treasure. The island has earned a deadly reputation. It seemingly consumes those who challenge its secrets. The money pit demands a price. Despite all scientific efforts, the water still wins. Pumping operations, even with industrial-grade equipment capable of moving thousands of gallons per minute, are met with continuous, overwhelming inflows. The pit seems to connect to an even larger, unknown underground system. The exact depth of the true vault remains elusive. Drill samples brought up fragments of wood, metallic pieces, and even parchment. But no definitive treasure. What could possibly be worth such extreme, multi-layered protection? It's unlikely just gold or jewels. The sheer scale, the incredible engineering, suggests something far grander. Something of monumental historical importance, perhaps a sacred relic, or even a secret that could reshape our understanding of history itself. The island guards it fiercely. Who built such an extraordinary structure? Many compelling theories have emerged. Could it have been legendary pirates like Captain Kidd or Blackbeard? While they undoubtedly buried treasure, this complexity far exceeds their known methods or resources. Spanish forces, perhaps hiding vast colonial gold shipments from privateers? Or the British during the American Revolutionary War, securing military caches? Some propose a more esoteric, even ancient origin, the Knights Templar. Fleeing persecution in Europe, they could have hidden holy relics, perhaps even the Ark of the Covenant, or texts vital to their order. Others suggest Francis Bacon. He could have been concealing priceless Shakespearean manuscripts, or even secret historical texts that rewrote accepted timelines. The builders clearly possessed advanced hydroengineering knowledge that appears centuries ahead of the typical 18th century engineer. This suggests a different era or a highly secretive, educated group. The use of coconut fibers, a non-native material requiring ships and long voyages, points to transoceanic travel and vast resources. This wasn't a local effort. It was a global undertaking, involving incredible logistical capabilities. The money pit is a testament to an unknown civilization or a secretive society. Its purpose was not merely to hide, but to ensure permanent, absolute concealment. It remains one of the greatest, most enduring engineering puzzles in history, a defiant monument to an unknown past. The Oak Island money pit isn't merely a hole in the ground. It is an intricate, multi-layered defensive system, a subterranean fortress. Its builders possessed knowledge centuries ahead of their time. They understood geology, hydrology, and structural engineering with incredible precision. This wasn't about simply hiding riches from opportunistic looters. It was about preserving a secret deemed too powerful, too world-changing, too dangerous to ever see the light of day. The trap itself is the true treasure, a testament to a lost or hidden art. It's a message from the past, a defiant challenge to the future. The sheer, consistent failure of modern technology implies something more profound. The money pit is an active, living defense. It's a calculated, deliberate system designed for permanence. This wasn't just a vault. It was a tomb for truth. Over 200 years, the money pit stands unconquered. Its secrets remain buried deep beneath Oak Island. The mysterious engineers of this ancient trap have won. What monumental truth lies beneath the shifting sands and relentless water of Oak Island? The world waits for answers. Share your theories about its enigmatic builders and its unimaginable contents below.